Hi there, my name's Jess. I am a physio and movement coach based in Chamonix. This is the second video of a 3-part series designed to help prepare you for your upcoming cross-country ski trip. So today is a progression from the first video, so we'll be building on some of the movement patterns, mobility and strength drills that we covered there, and the follow-up session will be a recovery. So I have a mat and a couple of blocks. And again, the blocks aren't necessary. You can always use books to bring yourself up from the floor if you'd like. I also have a stool nearby. The edge of the sofa works just as well. So we're going to start coming down onto our backs into a glute bridge position. If you have the blocks with you, bringing them flat to the floor. And then coming down, feet on the blocks off the floor, allowing the back of the head to rest down, drawing the shoulder blades down away from the ears. From there, we're going to start to progress the eccentric hamstring work and glute activation. So starting off by tucking the tailbone, feeling a deep core engage. Start to activate through the glutes to lift the hips up into a glute bridge. From there, we're keeping the pelvis steady as we march the feet, so drawing one knee in towards the chest and then switching sides. Focusing on really engaging the glutes of the planted foot, so that the pelvis isn't tipping side to side. Waking up the glute muscles, the hip flexors, the core. Pause in your glute position, feet to the blocks or to the floor. We're going to do some single leg, eccentric, slow hamstring lowers. So extend one leg up towards the ceiling. From there, drop the hips all the way down towards the floor. Quickly press through the glutes to raise up. So it's a slow lower down. Quick press up. Again, challenging these hamstrings to lengthen under load. Really helps with that deceleration control when we're on the skis. If it feels too intense going straight into a single leg, you can be doing this on 2 legs, both feet planted. One more rep there. And then switching sides, planting the upper foot to the floor or block. Take a moment to square the pelvis. Extend the opposite leg up towards the sky. And then a slow lower down. Drive through the glutes to lift up. Aiming for around 10 reps each side. Lower the hips all the way down. Quickly drive up. Last drop there, slow down, quick up. Plant both feet and then lower the hips all the way towards the mat. Taking the blocks out of the way, knees are bent, take the feet out as wide as the mat, arms open, easy twist to release. Coming on to your side, we're in a sideline position. We have the forearm propped underneath the shoulder, knees bent, heels in line with the hips. So again, we're building on this strength work for the outer hip glute med muscles, so important for that stability and alignment of the leg. So from here, we're going to start off the same way by lifting up the hips and lowering. Targeting that bottom glute med particularly. Really key in injury prevention for protecting the knee joint, having strong hips. Option to keep with this move, or next time you lift up, we're going to hold that lift. From there, extend the top leg, top arm, and then drive the elbow towards the knee in front of the body. Extend long. So we're keeping that lift with the bottom hip, working that stability on the bottom leg. Last rep here. Extend long and lower the hips down towards the mat. So I'm going to take this stool now, finding your way to the edge of the sofa. We're going to come into some upper body work, working the shoulders, working the triceps. Really important by having that strength in the upper body as well to use our poles effectively. So coming onto the edge of the sofa, knees bent or extended, lower down, drop the hips towards the floor, rise up, tricep dips here. Lower down to the mat. So again, aiming for around 10 to 15 repetitions, just building some strength through the upper body. Once you come down to the mat, we're going to switch sides for the lateral hip work on the opposite side. So again, finding your position, having the forearm underneath the body, starting off by lifting the hips up and down. Option to stay there, or option to lift up. Keep that lift as you extend the top arm, top leg, and then drive the elbow to knee in front of the body. Keep that lift through the bottom hip as you continue with those reps. From there, lower the hips down, bring the hands behind the shoulders, knees are bent. Easy release, dropping the knees from side to side. Finding your way into a tabletop on the mat. So hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Starting off with a regular cat-cow, so pressing the ground away, tucking the tailbone, arching the back, and then reverse, and lifting the tailbone, feeling of drawing back with the hands to open the chest, and reverse. Okay, finding your way to a neutral tabletop. We're going to build on the Superman side plank exercise we did last time. So from here, we're going to extend the left arm forward as you bring the right leg back. As you bring the right knee in, we turn sideways. Modified side plank, lift the back leg, pointing the toes forward in the direction that you're looking. Sweep that top hand around, all the way into that Superman. And switch. Modified side plank as you lift the back leg. So just building on that move slightly by taking it into a bit more of a challenge by lifting the back leg. Keeping that right shoulder strong. Mobilizing around that point. Last rep here. So from Superman, drop the knee, turn sideways, lift that back leg, and then pulse that back leg. So lifting and lowering, and then working that hip stability. You feel like you're really coming back, come up onto a block on the hands, or you can come up onto tented fingers. Keep that back leg lifted, start to bend the knee, take it forward to the top of the mat in a low lunge position. Bring the hands up high, pausing there. From our low lunge, we tuck the back toes, rise up straight into a high lunge. We're going to take some slow, lower split squats. So start to drive the elbows down as you slowly drop that back knee towards the floor. Quickly rise up. Slow lower down. Quick up. Challenge that control. Drive through the front glutes to lift up. Building strength and endurance in the legs. Last rep there, slowly lower that back knee, quickly drive up. As you do so, we're going to shift weight into that front leg, so we're balancing on that front leg. Option to hold onto the wall, chair for support, as we come into calf raises here, so straight up, straight down. Watch that ankle isn't rolling out to get the movement. Calf raises, building strength through that whole calf complex, really keep that push off from the cross-country skiing. Straight up, straight down with that movement. Getting to around 10 reps, then bringing both hands forward to the top of the mat. Set the front foot back and up, three-legged down dog. From here we calf raise on that back foot, so same as we did before. You can look back at the foot, just to check it's going straight up, straight down. The ankle's not rolling out. Coming forward into a plank position. Dropping the knees down, we're back into a tabletop. We move on to the opposite side. So from there, extend the right hand long, left leg back behind. We keep the left leg hand down as we turn sideways into this side plank position. Raise the back leg, point the toes forward in the direction you're looking. Sweep the top hand around into that Superman. And switch. Lifting that back leg in that abduction movement. Sweep the hand around, find your Superman. Moving between those two positions with control. Challenging the stability of the core, the hips. Keeping that left shoulder girdle strong. One more here. We take it through Superman, back to that side plank position, and then lift and lower the back leg. Again, pointing the toes forward, targeting the lateral stability. Also the bottom glutes working hard. Keep that top leg lifted, start to bend the knee, step it forward to the top of the mat. So in a low lunge position, take a pause there. From there we rise up. We're in a high lunge. Finding a balance, slight tuck, bend of that back knee to keep a neutral pelvis. Same here, those slow lowers. So drive the elbows down as you start to drop that back knee towards the floor. Drive through the front glutes to rise up. Slow lower, quick up. Building that strength, building that control. Last rep here again, aiming for around 10. As you rise up, shift the weight into that front leg. Again, using the wall or chair for balance if you need. Holding the left foot off the ground, the calf raise on the right. Straight up, straight down. From there, step back, both hands come down, so the front foot back and up into a three-legged dog. Again, calf raise on the left. Move forward into a plank position. Option to drop the knees or keep them lifted. Lower slowly onto your front. Engage the glutes to lift the head and chest. Press back, take a pause in child's pose. Take the knees wide, allow the head and chest to come down. Take a breather here. When you're ready, lifting the head and chest, coming out of child's pose into a tabletop position. From here, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Pedaling the feet here, dropping one heel then the other. Stretching out the calves. Pausing in your down dog, bending the knees as much as you need to get a feeling of lifting the hips up high. And then walk the hands back towards the feet. We're in a forward fold, deep squat back of the mat. The knees are bent, the hips are back in space. Allow the torso to almost rest on the thighs. From there, press the ground away, slowly roll up to stand, take your time. As you lift the head, sweep the hands up high. Sweeping the hands down and stepping forward to the top of your mat. So having those two blocks, if you are using them either side of the front feet, we're going to start off the sequence the same way by looking at that squat into those RDLs, so that eccentric hamstring work once again. So starting with the feet shoulder width apart. From here, we sit down into a squat. As we rise up, we sweep the right leg back. Take the right fingertips across the body to the block or the floor. Step back into your squat. And switch sides. Left leg sweeps back. Slowly control that lower, touch the fingertips to the floor or a block. Back for your squat. Moving with control. Next time you sweep the right leg back, pausing there. And switch. Sweep the left leg back, pause. From there, lower the back foot. We're in a high lunge position. 5 slow lowers, dropping the back knee, quickly rise up. Pause to the top. Keep the arms into that cactus-like position as you twist the torso to the right, and then back to center. Twist to the right, back to center. Using core strength, keeping the legs stable and strong. Take that twist and pause. Top hand comes down inside the front foot. Turn the chest towards your right and reach the top hand high. Twisted high lunge. From there, take the top hand down inside the front foot, turn sideways. We're coming into our lateral lunges, so sitting back into the left glute, back up to center. Option to stay here, or option to press off and back. Press off and back. Really building that lateral strength. Last option is to press off, take it into a curtsy squat, back to a lateral lunge. Everybody meeting a lateral lunge. Rise to center, heel toe the feet in. Sit the hips down into a deep squat. Keep that deep squat as you rise up onto tiptoes, alternate sides. Again, challenging that ankle stability, the calf strength. Sit the hips lower, perhaps rise up onto both toes, bring the heels up, hold strong, sit the hips low. Lower with your both hands to the top of the mat, front foot back and up, three-legged down dog. Either calf raise, or perhaps take a few hops, pressing off the back toes, getting a little spring, or staying with your calf raise is your choice. With that top leg, step it all the way forward to the top of the mat. Step both feet in, forward fold. Bend the knees, hips back in space. Take a pause. Press through the feet, slowly roll up to stand, take your time. Reaching the hands up high, and then back down by your sides. Okay, we have one more side, nearly there. So we're at the top of the mat. We take it through our squat. Sweep the right leg back, right fingertips to the floor or to a block. Step back into your squat. And switch sides. Slow, controlled lower. Sweep the right toes back and pause. Lower the foot to the back of the mat. We're in a high lunge position. 5 slow controlled lowers, dropping that back knee to the floor. Rise back up. Pause in your high lunge. You have your arms in that cactus position. You take a twist to your left, and then back to center. Strong through the glutes, strong through the legs. Take that twist and pause. Right hand comes down inside the front foot, turn the chest towards your left, reach the top hand high, twisted high lunge. From there, take the top hand down inside the front foot, turn sideways. We're into our lateral lunges, so take your option. You're either sitting the hips back and up to center, or you're taking that press off, so sit back, press off, sit back, press off. Last option is to press off, take it into that curtsy squat. So you're pressing off, stepping behind, back to that lateral lunge, press off, step behind. Pause to center. Heel toe the feet in slightly, the heels are in. Drop the hips down, find your deep squat. From there, lifting up, alternate heels. Drop the hips lower. Bring both heels up, hold strong here. We're shaking, we're building strength. Drop the heels down and we'll both hands to the top of the mat. Front foot landing up into a three-legged dog. Option to rise up into those calf raises, or perhaps take those small springs, press off, or stay in your calf raise. Set that front foot to the top of the mat. Step both feet forward, forward fold. Rise to stand. As you sweep the hands up, we're coming straight back down. Bend the knees, hips back in space. Step back to your down dog. Pedaling the feet, dropping one heel then the other. And then rolling forward to your strong plank. Option to drop the knees or keep them lifted. Lower all the way down onto your front. Engage the glutes, lift the head and chest. Lower as you press back into a child's pose. We're pausing in child's pose, so take the knees out wide, bringing the head and chest down towards the mat. When you are ready, making your way out of child's pose. So that is the end of the second progression video. Please feel free to perhaps go through that again, do a second round, and ideally aiming to do these mobility and strength drills 2 to 3 times a week to help prepare you for your upcoming trip. The next video will be a recovery session focused more on mobility and stretching, so hope to see you there.